In Rainbows was released on the 10th of October of 2007, and it is Radiohead's 7th studio album. After the release of Hail to the Thief, Radiohead's contract with EMI ended, and the contract involved that Radiohead had to make 6 records for EMI, and that was it. There was no contract extensions, that was it. That was part of the contract. So when In Rainbows was being made, Radiohead decided to self-label themselves for In Rainbows. However, there was a kicker when it came to the release of this album. Radiohead themselves released In Rainbows on their website with the price tag of pay what you want. So people can pay like $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, whatever. Even free is an option. Now, at the time of this review, of course, In Rainbows has a default price tag on it now, but back then, this was something completely out of the ordinary. This business tactic for In Rainbows was criticized by some musicians and other people. And the way I look at it is that Radiohead wanted the listener to have the freedom to choose how much they pay for the music. And if they want to acquire the album for free, Radiohead was totally cool with that. If the pay what you want option was still available today, I'd still pay money for this album because In Rainbows is a fantastic Radiohead record. Let's dive right into it. You reel me out the link of the stream. 15 Step is a track that anyone can dance to. It's very catchy and a great start to In Rainbows. Body-Snatcher starts off with an ass-kicking guitar instrumentation by Johnny Greenwood, and the rest of the track is fun. Nude is a lovely song. Now, the lyrics may be blunt, but it is beautiful. I'm starting to notice Radiohead has taken a more organic approach with this record when compared to their previous ones. They sounded alive in previous tracks in this record, and they sound alive in this one as well. Reared Fish's arpeggi is mesmerizing. I don't have much to say about All I Need, but I like the piano instrumentation and other miscellaneous instruments used for special touches. It is a fitting middle piece for this record. Wakey-Wakey, rise and shine, it's on again, off again, on again. Faust's ARP is dreamlike and spellbinding. It has beautiful acoustic guitar instrumentation, and I should mention that Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust was a heavy inspiration for In Rainbows. My God, I love this song. I love the guitar instrumentation. I love the percussion and even the string orchestration at the end of Reckoner. This is one of my favorite tracks of In Rainbows. I don't think Radiohead has been this intimate before, and House of Cards is a great Radiohead song. I love it. Jigsaw Falling Into Place is an outstanding penultimate track for this record, and that's really all I gotta say about Jigsaw Falling Into Place. Say What what you will, but Videotape is my favorite closing track to a Radiohead record, in comparison to the albums that came before in Rainbows. Blowout was a competent finish for Pablo Honey. Street Spirit Fade Out was fantastic to end off the bends. The Tourist was a fitting conclusion to OK Computer. Motion Picture Soundtrack was a gorgeous finish to Kid A. Life in a Glass House was a classy ending to Amnesiac, and A Wolf at the Door, I think, was one of the weaker closing tracks to a Radiohead record. But with Videotape, this is the most beautiful closing track I've heard in a Radiohead album. I love it. This record is a colorful example of why I am confident in saying that Radiohead are the kings of alternative rock as of today.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker!